This is Tim Bryce with my column titled WALGREEN Foibles. I normally like pharmacies. I have fond memories of Ben Franklin's and Kresge's in Connecticut during my elementary school years. In my hometown of Cincinnati, there was a small one named Obert's where I bought cigars. As you get older, though, you find yourself going more often to pick up a prescription than anything else. I go so often now, I just want to get in and out as fast as I can. A sort of Entebbe raid, if you know what I mean. Being in God's waiting room down here in Florida, there's a pharmacy on just about every street corner. The big guns down here are CVS, Walmart, even public supermarkets. But the one I reluctantly frequent the most is Walgreens. The store is located near my house, making it convenient. I say reluctantly because the store has certain foibles that drive me crazy. Recently, I was summoned by one of their robo phone calls to pick up some prescriptions. I was originally called this past Labor Day, and dutifully I drove to the store only to find it locked up tighter than Fort Knox. After a few expletives, I drove home and returned the next day. Before going, though, I asked my wife if there was anything else I could get for her. Lately, she had a craving for jelly beans, so I told her I would be happy to pick up a couple of bags. When I arrived at the store, I discovered all of the Halloween regalia and candy was already on display. I think they put this stuff up months ago, just after Independence Day. Their Thanksgiving material will probably be out any minute, maybe even fireworks for the next 4th of July to boot. I dutifully went down the Halloween candy aisle laden with 3 tons of sugary goodness. Only one problem. I couldn't locate any jelly beans. I searched high and low, but couldn't find them. There were other smaller displays with candy, but no such luck. Finally, in desperation, I asked the store clerk where they were. She took me down another aisle near the greeting cards, and lo and behold, on the bottom shelf, tucked away in the back, we discovered the jelly beans, and I quickly snapped up the 2 remaining bags. Afterward, it occurred to me this was a common occurrence. Every time I go there, it seems whatever I'm looking for is hidden from plain view and always stashed on the bottom shelf somewhere. I guess the rest of their products on display are for show only and a clever ruse to make me spend more time in the store in the hopes I might buy some products I really don't need. I also believe there is a law preventing them from stocking merchandise in alphabetical order. I normally go inside to pick up a prescription, even though they have a drive-through for such purposes. I learned a long time ago to avoid the drive-through, as you have to wait an hour for the clerk to process the orders of the customers in front of you. When you finally make it to the window, you have to wait 30 minutes for someone to greet you. You are then interrogated as to your name, rank, and serial number, and asked to show your driver's ID, even though they have seen you many times before. They then slowly check the order before saying, "I'll be right back." 3 days later, they return only to tell you your doctor hasn't approved your prescription yet. Try back in an hour or so, they will tell you. Right. Translation, go away and wait for your next fallacious robocall. This is why I go inside to pick up prescriptions instead. Not that they are much better, but I can at least look the clerk in the face. It's interesting. Most of the regular store staff is helpful and accommodating. They even have a cheerful personality. However, the pharmacy itself marches to the beat of their own drummer, with deadpan looks. Normally, I would go to another drugstore, but this one is very convenient, and I recognize the others are really not that much better. Maybe this is just a phenomenon affecting me only. I sure hope not. Now, does anyone need some Easter candy? Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.